Good morning and welcome to Grandad's Art Space with me, Terry. And as you can see, the sun is absolutely blasting through the window this morning. Lovely. Oh, nice. Not very good for painting, mind you. I can't see a thing. I think I'm going to have to turn my desk around this way so I can see, because the sun's just right in my eyes now. But who's moaning? The sun's shining. It's glorious. It's a wonderful day. Hallelujah. Right. I'm pleased to say that, yes, as always, I'm looking up there, but the camera's over there. Don't ask me how that works. I don't know, but I can't figure it out. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm looking at the camera, but I'm not looking at the camera. If you can work that one out, you're better than me. I'm a person that doesn't understand technology at all. I'm surprised I've even actually managed to work out how to use YouTube, but we got there. So anyway, first thing first, just swing around a bit. Those of you who follow my channel, I'd just like to do a quick shout out to a new person that's come on YouTube. I think she's been here before. She's on Instagram, but her name is Lass Hammer, LASSHAMMER, Lass Hammer, and she's a commission painter, and she paints fantasy, and she's just now starting to touch into 40k, and it works good, very good. She uses speed paints a lot, but she hasn't got very many subs, so let's get over there and give her a sub. For all you painters out there like myself, we are a group of people that just enjoy painting, but she plays as well. So same as her husband, he plays as well, or partner. And so let's just go and encourage her to keep up the good work. We're a nice, friendly bunch of people on here, and let's keep it that way, and invite newcomers in, people who are new to our, I will say, area, interest. I don't know. Just go and sub her. She's funny. She's always smiling. She's got some interesting information. She's pretty polished. She's not like me. She's not you just get what you get with me, you know. But she's pretty polished. So yeah, go over. And those modelers, those of us who are now modelling, she's got a Spitfire on the shelf in the box. Let's encourage her to get it out and build it, yeah, and make a start into going down the modelling route as well, and enjoying that. I know sort of like building figures is modelling, because you have to put them together, and sometimes we don't like what we built and we sort of change it a bit, but yeah, let's go and give her a subs. Right, okay, yeah, I finally finished the 40k, what are they called? Black Templars for my nephew. Yes, they're all done. Oh, all done. All black, all done. So I'm going to show you a few now, if I can get the light right. So these one of the trouble is I can't now turn my stand around because I busted it the other day. I caught it in the drawer and snapped the thing off on the end that holds the actual thing that goes up that holds your pad. So I can't turn it around anymore, and I can't afford a new one. So I'll just have to tape it together. I'll just hope it holds. So if you can't see, I'm sorry. It's the light. So I'll try and block it out as much as I can. It's not working, is it? No, unfortunately. There's not a lot I can do about that. But you can get a not too bad a view of him. Okay, so that's that one. And I've done all the base, like they're walking through sort of like marshy mud ground. I don't know why, it just came upon me to do like a marshy, watery, muddy sort of battlefield type situation. I hope he likes them. So let's go over it a bit, see if that's any better. I've done all the sword now, finished that. So yeah, a camera never ever picks up the detail in the artwork. Never does. I don't think it does anyway. No matter how much you say it does, you've got to have a real top of the range camera equipment or video equipment to do that. And I ain't going to be able to get one either. So they'll just have to be what they are. See, I go closer and it goes all blurred. It's it's a rubbish camera in this thing. It really is. I don't like it one little bit. So that's a few of the different Templars, Black Templars that I've done. As I say, I hope he likes them. Should do. I don't know whether he's going to actually fight with them or whether he's just going to have them for shelf decoration. I don't know. And I'm not really worried. You know, it's up to him, not me. Black, as always. Oh, black's as bad as white to work with. As you know, it's just a flat colour. I'm trying to. I don't do edge highlighting. I don't like it. It's to me, it's just not natural. So you know, you don't walk around and see all these highlights on every sort of like piece of equipment. It's gradual. So I try and blend it in. But whether I make a decent job of it, you know, I'm not the best in the world. I never win awards. I know that. And with shaky hands, it's just as hard. But anyway, sorry they're not coming out very well. But this is his Rhino, all finished, done. Quite interesting actually to paint these. Very quick to paint. You know, there's no sort of like complication with them. All inside, you can't see inside, but all the sort of like the monitor at the back. There's like a monitor, you can't see it. It's not going to let you. The light is in the wrong place. You just see it there. Painted all that in for him. I didn't know what weapons he wanted, so I just picked a mixture. So again, done the base like a swampy sort of ground with that hovering over it. But yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. So they're all done, Chris. They're coming back to you now, mate. I'll get those back. So that's just a few. So yeah. So what have I been doing? Well, remember me saying, well, let me just put some of that somewhere safe so I don't knock it off, because I'm liable to do it. Remember me saying it's got to be about 3.5, maybe even 4 years ago now, that I'm done with painting British Napoleonics because of the red coats and all the white and everything. Oh. Yeah, I finished all the Highlanders off, but I never touched any more. So like the tape's coming off. I never touched any more British red coats as such until now. And yes, the 45's back off the back burner. I put it there, 1745 Jacobite Rebellion. I put it there because I wasn't going to get time to really do it. And now that I'm pretty much 3/4 of the way through doing the Napoleonics. Once I finished the French, I've finished off what I need to with the British. I'm not doing no more. I'm basically calling it quits on the Napoleonics. As you know, I've got a stack here. And I'll just swing that around. See all those boxes? That's all Napoleonics. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. So, I've painted up this is not right. You can't see him properly. But I've painted up the first British, no, English, let's get it right, English, for the Jacobite Rebellion. Try coming over here a bit, might make a bit of a difference. So, now, as you know, because of this shake, which is quite bad, I don't now do going in with finishing highlights as such, because I screwed up. It does, it comes out dreadful. So I use just base colour, and then put on shading and toning, and then leave it, because I find I can do the initial, like, you know, even the cuff work, going around the cuffs with the white. Yeah, somehow I can do that with the gadgets I've got here to hold my hand. But when I come to trying to highlight an edge, it just goes, it's everywhere, so I don't bother. So that's the first one. I can't remember what regiment he's from. I'll have to dig it out. It's blue cuffed, so it's gone. Don't worry about it. I'm not worrying about it. I'll figure it out. And there I done the man himself, Cumberland. I might just do. Oh, I like the sun, but sometimes it gets in the way. Is that a bit better? I might just do a bit more on his face, just to bring that out a bit more, because that looks a little flat to me, and it's quite a big area, so I can't really mess that up. So yeah, but the rest of him, see, it doesn't focus, does it? This camera does not focus at all. It's a poor camera. I have to bring it back here. Stick him in my hero. Might make a difference here. But yeah, he's done. As is his horse. So they're all finished now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to painting up the Jacobite, because there's not so many for a start off, and it seems as though, yes, you've got all the lace work. That's the issue. Still the same, but I don't know. I'll take my time on them and just do a couple at a time. They should be all right. So I've got no further on me dragoons. I'm still waiting to get back to doing the French dragoons. So they're still the same. As I say, I've got the baguettes, is it? No, I can't remember. I'm not smashing my poor little old brain out to try and remember. So I've got that to do. I've built and painted now the deck gun. Deck gun, yeah, it's artillery piece, isn't it? For the PT-109. So that's now finished. That's still got to be stuck on. I've now finished and painted the machine gun nests for the PT-109. So they've got to be stuck in place. And I've finished the depth charges. Now, I don't get it. That is not a particularly big piece to mould as a solid piece, but they make it in two halves. And when you put the two halves together, you've got the most atrocious lines that you've got to fill, all everywhere. Now, even on the barrel, you can see all that edging around the edge. I gave up with that. I just sort of thought, well, you know, it just is what it is, because I cannot fill that and sand that smooth. And I'm not sure whether it's supposed to be smooth. According to this, it is, but it's on both sides. Can you see the other side as well? That's too small a piece and fiddly to just sitting there trying to. I've put filler in, believe it or not. I've actually put filler in that. Yep, can you see? Can't see it, can you? I've actually, there you go. That has actually been filled. But the gap was horrendous. And I filled most of the gap, but trying to rub that down, I give up with it. That is just stupid. I don't see why they couldn't have made those two little items a solid piece, one solid piece of plastic. Easy enough. You know, they do solid plastic things like wheels and stuff. So anyway, that's done and ready. I've got the pieces on the front stuck on, ready to paint for those depth charge barrels. I've got I saw those last time. I've got the top in place now. That's just got to be filled and rubbed down and painted. I've got the rear deck gun in place. That wasn't too bad to put together. And I've got the smoke canister and the flagpole, which the sprue gate on that was stupid. It just why they make these gates so big, I don't know. But I couldn't smooth that down anymore, so I'll just leave it, because I'm going to snap it in half. Now the other issue I've got is when I put this deck gun on there, that's like, when I find the holes, forget it. I've got a rope across. Now the instructions say that the rope goes through these guardrails. There ain't no gap, and they are about 1 millimetre in thickness, sticking up, about 1 millimetre. So I have got no chance. I don't have a drill that fine to try and make a hole through that railing. Just isn't going to happen. I'd dig into the deck as well, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do, now this might not be historically accurate, but this is my boat, and I'll do it my way. I've got a couple of these spare. These, I call them rope hitches. I don't know what they're called, but I'll call them rope hitches. I've got a couple of those spare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one that side and one that side, so I can wrap the rope around them. Which, me personally, if I was re-engineering something to sit on the deck to fire, that's what I would do. I'd have a couple of these things installed to wrap the ropes around solid, not rely on a very thin rail to hold that back. I ain't nobody. I didn't design the things, but that's what I'm going to do to hold the rope in place. I've got some rope. I actually, excuse me, I actually found some rope, some white thread, which I'm going to see if I can dye it to make it more of a brown colour. So it's a bit sort of like more ropish rather than threadish. You get what I mean? But the thickness of it, I think the thickness of it is about right to scale. So it looks about right to me. Either that, or I can do it in black, which is a bit thicker. Black doesn't really cut it, but what I'm going to try and do is use a shade and dip it in the brown shade, and then see what it comes out like. So that's the PT. That's as far as I've got getting with that. That's coming along nicely. Nothing else? No, nothing else. So I've got the PT to finish now. I've finished the Black Templars. My next challenge all the bits are cut out and in plastic boxes. Next one is I'm doing that lot. I'm getting them done and out of the way. I've built one. Diddy little thing. None of this. Oh, poor little diddy little car. It's so small, it's unreal. It really is. It's even got its own little noddy lights on the front, look. Yeah. I'm just sort of like so tempted to turn this into a noddy car. I really am. But that's the first thing built. It's hilarious. The stupid things we do, I don't know. For a hobby, we must be mad. Absolutely stark staring mad to build some of this nonsense. But anyway, that was a gift that came through, so that's getting built. So yes, apart from the Dragoons, which I'm going to finish, which is next on the table, I'm then going and hitting the 1745, and I'm plowing through that lot. I've got a pile of Highlanders down here. They're about that much shorter than the English, and they're not true 28s where these are. And these were, I think these are Krantara miniatures. They're from Flags of War. If you ever want to do the Jacobite period, then you can get your figures from Flags of War, 28 mils. I've got tons of these. I've got most of the army sorted and ready to paint, so that'll be that. Fantasy-wise, what am I starting on next? Good question. Not sure. I've got. Oh yes, yeah, my box of ogres. I'm still adding to my ogre army. It's getting massive, and I mean massive. I've got like, I've got to base them all yet, but I'm waiting to the end to base them all. But I've got like 4 or 5 of these creatures. Bit overkill, but hey, as far as I'm concerned, if I ever get to game, it's just freight train time. Yeah, I've got another couple of those. I've got 2 more giants. King Brod. I'm looking forward to building King Brod. That's a nice one. That was a gift. That was a present. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Or I could do the Sylvaneth lady riding the giant beetle. Now that's for my own private collection. So there won't be any more Sylvaneth being added to that. That's just that. I've got to finish that. I've also got to. Well, that reminds me. I've got the coach to finish. The Nighthaunt coach. Well, I might finish that off. That's about 3/4 finished, so I might do that. But yeah, I've got probably another 40 ogres to add to my extensive army. Whoever faces me is just going to sit and go, ah! Because it's just tons of them. Yeah, they're just going to keep coming on and on and on. There's no end to them. But I just love ogres. I think they're incredible sort of like just in your face, destructive creatures that just don't care. It just don't care. I'm coming through. Get out the way. I'm coming through. I just love them. I think they're brilliant. I really do. I'm not so much into the death sort of side of it. Don't like those. But the destruction, yeah, I quite like that. I'm pretty handy with an hammer, believe you me. Put a big hammer in my hand, I'll go through anything. But yeah, they're kind of cute. I kind of like them, and I like the beasts they ride as well. I think they're just whoever designed these, just really got a wacky mind because they're based on a mammoth, of course they are, but they look nothing like a mammoth, you know. But the damage these things could do, just sort of like, let alone what these could do. I mean, this thing ploughing the field at you, it just, oof. But yeah, I think they're great. I really do. So, yeah, anyway, I'm getting carried away here. So, yes, fantasy side, not sure. I'll have a look. As you know, I dipped my toe. I only dipped it into 40k with the, what are they called? Sisters of Battle. I think still nuns with guns is just so out there that you just got to build them, and you. So I've got that box in there ready to look at. When I do those, I'm not sure. I want to get some of this lot out of the way first. I've got piles and piles and piles of models up there now that need doing. I'm up to about 13, I think. So they need doing. I've got some more down here that's got to be looked at. So yeah, saying that, let me just move this lot a minute. Ooh. Now, oh no, I've packed them away. It's all right. They're packed away. I'm not disturbing all that lot together, mate. So that'll be another video for another time. So I hope you all have a good day. Keep your modelling up, keep your painting up, keep your wargaming up. Enjoy it. Enjoy your hobby. Remember, it's a hobby, not a life. So we all have lives out there, and I just want to thank everybody that sent best wishes and has been asking about how my wife's getting on, because as you know, some of you might not know, she's been going. Well, this is now 2 years. Been going through cancer, and she's had an operation that was successful, but we still don't know we've got to wait until all of the nonsense he's got to have, the chemo and stuff. She has injections now, rather than the actual chemical chemo. That's done with. But yeah, she has a good days. She has a bad days. She's having a good day today. Daughter's taken her out, taken her to, what was it, the range, to have a look around. So that's got her out. So yeah, thank you all for your prayers, for your support. We are a community, even though we're a community online. We're still a community, and it's good to know that we got brothers and sisters out there in the community that are thoughtful and loving and kind and send nice messages and give nice words of encouragement. We all need it. We all need it. Doesn't matter who we are or what we are. We got things in common. We love painting. We love wargaming. We love modelling. And we love talking to each other online and being part of each other's channels. And it's good. It's a good thing. It helps us up here. It helps us in there. So bless you all. Thank you all. And until next time, God bless my friends. Take care. Bye bye.